Feet are going to be down on the floor. Take a little peek. They should be pointing straight ahead. Arms will come down by our side. Add a nice shoulder roll. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. From the shoulder roll, it is your inhale. We inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it all out. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, release it out. 1 more time. Take your inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Hands are meeting on your lap. Seated cow cat. Cow means we open our chest towards the ceiling. Cat, we pull in our belly round through your spine. Inhale as you open your chest. Exhale as you add the curve through your spine. Inhale as you open. Exhale, round, release. 1 more time. It is your inhale. It is your exhale. We meet, sit up tall right here. Look to the right. Now look to the left. You only look as far as comfortable for your neck. Look to the right. Look to the left. Bring your chin to your chest. Lift your chin only as high as works for your neck. Chin goes to your chest. Lift your head 1 more time. Chin to chest. Lift up, open up, take an inhale. Hug a big ball as you exhale. We open our chest, lift, inhale. As you exhale, open up between your shoulder blades. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, open. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. Arms come down by your side. Reach your right arm up. Side stretch. Left fingertips towards the floor. Reach the left hand up. Right fingertips down. Side stretch. Here's the reach of your right fingertips up. Switch sides. Left fingertips reach up. Bring both your fingertips up right here. Clasp your hands. Flip your palms towards the ceiling. Reach up through your waistline. Let your fingertips release. It is going to be palms to the front. Slide your hands down the front. Flip your fingertips to the floor. Slide your hands up. Flip your wrist. Slide down. Flip. Slide up. 1 more time. Here's the down. Here is the up. Fingertips are coming right to your shoulders. Elbow circles around one direction. Here comes the elbow circles in the opposite direction. We let our hands relax, come to a twist to the right. So hands are outside the right thigh. Sit a little taller, add a gentle twist. Smoothly take it over to the left side. Twist off to the right. Nice, smooth move. Stay tall through the top of your head. Take it to the left. We meet in the center as we lift our right knee. Lift your left knee. We alternate lifting knees. Right knee, add your left knee. You can use your hands, add a little extra hug at the top. You might choose to hug behind the thigh, or you might choose to hug in front of the shin. 1 more time on each side. We go into hip circles. Take your right hip to the outside and slide the foot in. Open the left, slide the leg in. It's an open and a slide, open, and slide. Think hip joint here. It's mobility for our hips. One more time like this. Now switch directions, slide out, circle in. Here's the left leg, slide out, circle in. Slide, circle. Slide, circle. One more time each side. Now open up here. You're going to slide your right foot out, slide the left foot. Feet are down on the floor. Hands can stay on your thighs. Nice tall upper body. Add a nice lean forward. Reach through the top of your head. Press down a little more into your feet. Bring yourself all the way up. Bring your feet in. We're going to lift our toes, stretch our fingers. Make a fist, lift your heels. Fingers stretch, toes lift. Make a fist, heels lift. Stretch, toes, fist, and heels. Here's your stretch and your fist. Couple more times, moving our feet with our hands. Here's your last one. Let your arms relax by your side, alternating heel lifts or a march. Which one feels better? We're going to take our hands up by our shoulders and press down. You're adding a little press and down and down. Keeping the arms pressing down, take your toes to the front. It's a tap and a tap. We tap and tap. Now keep your toes going front, arms go to the side. You're taking it out and out. Toes front, arms to the side. Keeping the toes front, press your arms up. It's a up and up, up and up. 4, 3, arms side for 4, 3, 2, press your arms down, down and down. March it out. Let your arms shake out right here. Little shake of your arms. We're going to take our arms in front. From here, it's an alternating knee lift. Lift a knee, set it down. Lift a knee, set it down. You can keep the knee lift smaller. I'm taking it higher. Now, you would add a twist. We twist towards the knee, switch. Twist towards the knee, switch. How does this feel? Are you sitting up tall as you add the twist and you lift your knee up? Now there's one more change. You can keep your arms exactly where they are, or you can start bringing your hands behind your head and you would continue with a twist and twist, twist and twist. With the hands behind the head, you're pressing your head back into your hands, and that will bring attention to our posture. So we keep sitting up tall as you add your twist. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your arms relax wherever they were. Bring it back to your march. Shake your arms out. We're taking our legs to our out, out, in. It's your out, out, in. When you're ready, your arms follow your legs. 4 more here. There's your 4. Here's your 3. It's your 2. Now listen. We tap the left foot and tap out, go left. Left, right. Left, right. Your arms can always go higher. That will increase the intensity of the move. 3 like this. 2. Now this time tap right, take the right leg out. Right, left. Right, left. Tap left, take it left, right. Left, right. 3 like this. Here's your 2. We tap, go right, left. 2 times. Now tap left, right. What we're going to do is alternate. You go right, left. Here's the tap. Tap, go left, right. So each time we switch with a little tap in the center. Out, out, in, tap. Out, out, in, and tap. One more time each side. We'll let our arms stop. Take it to your march. Here is the march options. Pick the one that works for you. We're taking our arms out to the side. We're making a T. And we add little circles. Circles can start in one direction. Let's have our circles go to the front. Gently take your arms with the circles to the front of the room. Fingertips will point straight ahead. And now you're going to add your circles in the opposite direction as you take your arms to the back of the room. Switching direction, circle your arms to the front. Change directions and add your circles to the back of the room. Keep your arms out to the side, keep your little circles going, and now sweep the right arm across the front. Give yourself a little stretch here. Open up, left arm comes across. One more time each side, right arm comes across. Left arm comes across. Arms relax down, add your little shake out. Feet can stop, grab a sip of water. We're going to start adding some movement. We're going to start with our chair squats so that we can start taking it up to standing. Make sure your water bottle is out of the way for when we're standing, as well as your weights. As we get ready to do chair squats, I like to take my feet a little bit wider. A wider base gives you a little bit more security when you're down and pressing into the floor. Toes are straight ahead. You're going to press into your feet. It is when you press into your feet that your upper body comes a little forward. So first you press, and then you relax and bring yourself up. Now, it's when you press down, you get that little lean forward. The lean forward happens because you're pushing down into your heels, and then you relax. Here comes. Push, push, push into your feet. This time we're going to stand up, whatever method works for you. We are going to take a couple squats here. Let your hips hinge back. We bring it all the way back up. Here comes the hinge, sit back, bring yourself up. Let's take 2 more. One more time. We will meet on the side of our chair so we can practice our balance with our tightrope movement. Walk over to the side of your chair. Take one foot in front of the other. You always have options on these. It can be heel to toe. It can also be a little offset. When you take it offset, you get a little wider base and it gives you a little bit more balance. So if you're really a little topsy-turvy today, when you're in heel toe, open your feet up a little bit. Hand can stay on the chair, or you can choose to lift it up. We're working on our balance. We're looking straight ahead as we start. We start adding our little twist to the right. That is an added challenge with your balance. We bring everything back to the front. We now look to the left, add your little twist. Bring it back to center, hold it here. Hold it just a little bit longer. Arms can relax. You can shake your legs out. And then we take it to the other side. And it's heel toe. And depending how your balance is today, maybe you set the top foot off to the side a little bit. That's fine too. The more one in front of the other, the more challenging the balance is. And then once you have that, remember our chair is here. Use your chair. Some days I use the chair, some days I don't. It just depends on how my balance is. Let's take our little twist to the left. We start bringing it to the front. And now we add the twist to the right. Let's bring it back to the front. Hold it to the front. Hold it. Arms can relax. Let yourself step slightly behind the chair. It is our step touch. I'm going to add the step up and over as soon as you're ready. Maybe it's a big step. Maybe it's a little step. The idea is working in a lateral side-to-side movement as we step up and over. So it's another challenge for our balance. It can be a big step up and over. It can be a small step. You can skip it all together. It just depends how you're feeling today. We are going to meet right behind our chair. Bring your heels under your hips. Now, we usually practice just the heel lift. We're going to lift our heels up. Take your little paws at the top. Heels are coming down to the floor. Now, lift your toes. Our toes are going to come up. Now, when you lift your toes, we want to stand nice and tall. So if you leaned all the way back and you're holding onto your chair, we still want to work our balance. Shift your weight, lift your heels, and then you're going to stay up tall and you're going to lift your toes. Check it out, your body stays up tall. So if you started falling back, we're working our balance here as well. Toes are going to come up. There's the lift. And now you're going to let the heels come down, lift your toes. So we're getting used to putting weight in our heels as well as the ball. So there's a lift. You're pressing through your big toe. You bring your heels down. You lift your toes. We're doing this one more time. It's a lift. And yes, you might feel the backside of your body working when you lift our toes because we're challenging ourselves in a new way. Let your feet ground down, settle down onto the floor. Heels stay under your hips. Take a nice inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out. Here comes the inhale. Look to the right. Exhale, front. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale to the front. One more time, each side. Take a nice big breath. It is by looking away. We're challenging our balance by looking in a different direction as we reach up. There comes your last one. Let's meet on the right side of our chair. We're going to work on lifting. We're going to stand, balance on our left leg. Chair is here if you want it. We're going to lift a knee, take a little pause, bring the leg down. Lift to the side. There's your side leg lift. Release down, and then bend your heel to your glutes. Release down. It's a knee lift, a side leg lift, and then a heel to your glute. Bring your knee up. Take a side leg lift, and bring your heel to your glute. Take your knee up, leg to the side, and your heel to your glutes. Let's do that one more time. It's a knee lift, side leg lift, heel to the glute. And yes, you may have felt that in your standing leg. Here comes our hip circles, one direction. Hip circles in the opposite direction. We're taking our double step touch. Take 2 step touches. And we are familiar with this move. As soon as you're ready, if you want it, you add your crossover. It would be 1 foot behind the other. Remember, that is always an option. You could stick with your double step touch, or you can take the cross behind. That is adding another balance challenge. We are meeting on the left side. We have to do our opposite leg. You're going to stand on your right leg. We add our knee lift. Chair is here if you want it. Get a feel for the move. Side leg lift. Heel comes to your glutes. Leg comes down. It's a knee lift. Side leg lift. Heel to your glutes. Knee up. Side leg lift. Hand can be on the chair. Maybe you're starting to challenge yourself. Heel to your glutes. Bring your knee up. Take your leg to the side. And your heel to your glutes. One more time, each place. It's a knee. It's a side. It's a heel to the glutes. Add your hip circles. Take it around. Opposite direction. Let's take our step touch side to side. Give yourself a little lateral movement here. We are going to meet right behind our chair. Heels under hips as you give yourself a nice stretch. Let your hips press back. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs. If your low back is tight, you might feel the stretch in your low back. We do want to keep our head in a line with the rest of our spine. So if you're looking up, let's take the head look towards the floor. But if you're dropping your head, lift it so it's straight ahead. Go ahead, bring yourself up. We're meeting on the right side of our chair. We're going to do a rocking horse type movement. That means right knee comes up, left heel comes in. It's a knee lift. It's a heel to the glutes. We lift up. There's a weight on the back leg. You shift. Weight is on the front leg. So we're shifting our weight back and forth. I'm lifting my legs up a little higher. You can always keep the lift smaller. It's wherever is comfortable for you. This is our last one. You're going to meet with both your feet on the floor. It's a leg swing, your outside leg. Let it swing front back. And this is for your hip flexor. It's to loosen it up. You would only kick as high as feels good for you. I'm holding on to the chair. You would challenge your balance by taking your hand away from the chair. Go ahead, shake it out here. We have the other side to go. Take it off to the opposite side of your chair. We start with the knee lift, left knee up, right leg in. I hope I switched legs. I don't remember which knee I lifted on the other side. Make sure you switched and you're doing it on the opposite side. So you're lifting the opposite knee and the opposite heel. The real idea, even if you can't remember, like me, it's about shifting your weight forward and back. So we're getting used to that weight shift, front and back. That's your last one. We're standing up tall. Add your leg swing here. So make sure it's the opposite leg. I do know it was my outside leg for that. Here comes the swing. Let your hip release here. It can be small. Maybe that feels better. It can be a little larger. And go ahead, release here. Shake it out. Give yourself a little shake. Have a seat, grab a sip of water. We're gonna add some strength movements here. I'll be using hand weights. They're completely optional. Don't feel like you have to use hand weights. You can do all the movements without weights. They are still effective. We're starting with a movement for our back. I did change it up a little bit. So you're going to want to listen to the cues. Our feet are down on the floor. Same idea with our palms facing our shins. You still add the lean forward. Feet are flat, core is tight. Now you're going to pull the right arm up. And when you pull the right up, I want you to think push the left down. And then you pull the left up, push the right down. It is going to be a push and pull type movement. Yes, we have gravity pulling our arm down. So that's why I need you to focus and think pull and push together. So you're adding a little rotation through your upper body as you pull and push. Pull and push. We're still working our back, we're working our lats. We're going to get some of our rhomboids, and I need you to focus on pulling and pushing at the same time. Here comes your 4, 3, it's your 2, and your 1. Now you're going to gently bring yourself all the way up. Weights are going to be the front. We're going to push our arms to the front. Palms up, pull back. Same idea. You push to the front, you pull back. Push through your chest. Pull with your back. Push to the front, pull to the back. 4 like this. Yes, you might feel it in your shoulders as well because we have our arms elevated. Here comes your 2. Remember to breathe if you start holding your breath. We get to relax our arms by our side as we come into bicep curls. Curl up, release down. Curl up, release down. We curl, release. Curl, release. Now 4 like this. Here's your 3. It's your 2. Arms can stay straight. Take your weights to your thighs. We're adding our alternating leg lift. We're going to lift a knee, bring it down. Again, when we're doing this move, I want you to focus on using the quadriceps, which are the front of the thighs. To keep the work in your quadriceps, we need to keep the top of our head towards the ceiling. That means we're engaged in our core. So we're not working just our quadricep as we lift our leg. We're also working our core as we lift. Here comes the lift. And the lift. Let's take your 4, 3, 2. There is your last one. Feet are staying on the floor. Hands are by your side. Now this time we're going into a reverse fly. You add your hinge, feet are flat, and then you lift your arms. We bring it down. This move, back of the shoulders, upper back, is a great move for our posture so we stay strong. Now, if lifting both your arms at the same time is not working, alternate lifting one arm at a time. Whichever version you chose, we are doing 4 more. You can lift them together. You can lift them one at a time. Here comes your 2. We are going to bring ourselves all the way up. Make sure you're strong through your center. Lift up. We always want to move with intention. Palms are going to face the back, and you're going to press your arms back and then straight down. It's a little press back, straight down. We press back and release. Press back, release. There's your 8. And this, check in, what is your core doing? I know I say this a lot, but we want to have our core engaged so it supports our back. It keeps us more upright. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. Next move, we're taking a press up here. I am going to alternate arms though. Right arm goes up, and then your left arm goes up. It's a right arm and a left arm. And again, check to see, are you staying nice and stable through your body? We want to make sure we're using our shoulders as we press, which is totally different than moving our whole body to press up. We press through our shoulders, straight up. We have 2 more. One more time each side. Go ahead, bring your weights down, set them on your thighs. Now, when we do our hamstring, the weights on our thighs doesn't really change anything. You get the resistance, heels are out to the front, and then the resistance is you as you drag your heels in. I just have us set our weights on our thighs as a place to set them, and so our arms can relax, especially after doing our overhead presses. We want to let our shoulders relax. But we're focused right now on resisting and dragging the heels towards your chair. We want to work the back of our thighs, and you might even feel your glutes the more resistance that you use. It's a little bit harder to get exercises that work our hamstrings when we're sitting down because the hamstrings are the back of the thighs. We have to be creative, and you have to use your own resistance as you drag your heels in. We're taking 2 more here. Feet go out, you resist, you drag your heels in. Here comes your last one. Make it good. It is your resistance. Resist, drag. And then go ahead, take your weights, set them underneath your chair, out of the way. Take one more sip of water. We're going through a nice all-over body stretch. We're going to start with a stretch for our shoulders. I'm just going to give us a little release for your shoulders. Take your right hand, set it off to the side. We do little circles here. Now, the goal is our fingertips are soft, our wrists are soft. The arm is just hanging. It's a soft hanging. And then you switch directions. This is to relax through your shoulders. You might even get a nice little relaxation through your neck. So let your fingers, let your arm relax. Your circles might be big, they might be small. It doesn't really matter. It's relaxing all the way down to your fingertips. Bring this side up. Switch to the other side. Think little ragdoll, soft arm. Add your circles. And you gently take it in the other direction. Sometimes we have a hard time letting our fingers relax. So they're soft. Think limp, soft fingers here. You're going to release, bring yourself all the way up. And when I stretch out our hamstrings, bring your knee in, give yourself a hug. Knee can come in closer. You're fine. If you want to hold behind your thigh, stay there. Hold in front. Hug your knee in a little closer. When you do that, sit up a little taller. Ankle circles. We get a nice little movement through our ankle. And they're soft, gentle. Don't force the ankle circle to be huge. Switch directions. Take it around in the opposite direction. We set the right foot down. Bring the left leg up. Nice big hug. Again, you can hold behind the thigh. You can hold in front of the shin. Hug a little tighter. Sit a little taller. Ankle circles in one direction. Ankle circles in the opposite direction. Soft and gentle. Set the left leg down. Extend the right leg out. Hamstring stretch as you lean forward. Support yourself on your left leg as you give yourself a nice stretch through the back of the right leg. Bring yourself up. We switch so you can slide the right leg in, take the left leg out, support yourself on your right leg. Here's a stretch for the back side of the left leg. Start bringing yourself all the way up. We're taking both of our feet in front. Make sure you're far enough on your chair. Make sure you're nice and secure on your chair. Toes are up, little lean forward right here. So we have both of our feet forward. Toes are up towards the ceiling. I do want you to feel secure on your chair though. If you do not, then I want you to keep your legs, like one leg bent in like we just did. Otherwise, you're giving yourself a nice little forward fold right here. Start bringing yourself all the way up. We're taking it towards the right side of our chair so we can stretch the front of our thigh, our hip. You're sliding over again. Make sure you're secure on your chair. You slide the leg back. It might go part way. You stop wherever you start feeling a stretch in the front of your thigh. We want to see if we can stay tall through our torso. Fingertips can reach up. That adds a little more stretch through your quadricep and your hip when you reach up. And then the reach up, think, can I get a little longer through my waist? Bring this arm down, slide your leg in. We have the other side. Carefully bring yourself over to the other side. Make sure you're far enough on your chair. We want to be secure. Foot goes back. It can be part way. It can be back a little further. It is your body. Only you know what you feel. So you take it where it feels best for you. Then your fingertips reach up. Unless that doesn't feel good, then you would skip it. We're going for a nice stretch down the front of the thigh. You might feel the stretch in the front of the hip if that's where you're a little more tight. Otherwise, you might feel it. The goal is to get it down the front of the leg. I will add, if your toes are tucked on the back foot, you might feel a stretch in the bottom of the foot as well. Go ahead, release your arm, slide your leg in. We're bringing ourselves to the center of the chair. You're opening up your legs so you're in a V. Press the bottoms of your feet. Add your lean forward. This is a stretch, possibly inner thighs, outer hip, low back. Pressing down, you might feel a nice stretch as you reach through the top of your head. Take your left shoulder towards your right thigh. It's a little rotation. Center, take the right shoulder to the left thigh. Bring yourself to center. Right forearm is to your thigh. Left fingertips are going to reach up. Now, I'm reaching more diagonal, getting more stretch down the side of my body. You might feel better having your fingertips up towards the ceiling. It does change where the stretch is. As you reach your fingertips off to the diagonally, the stretch is in one area. When your fingertips are up towards the ceiling, it's in a slightly different area. We bring our hand down, left forearm, left thigh. There's the reach. And then play around with it. Here's one version of the stretch. Fingertips towards the ceiling. Note, it might feel different on each side. We usually have one side tighter than the other side. There's the reach. There it comes towards the ceiling if you like that one. Bring yourself all the way up. You can bring your legs in here. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. We are opening our arms to the side. You're hugging yourself. Right arm is on the bottom. This stretch is for the back of your shoulders. Elbows can rest down on your chest if that feels best. Elbows can lift. That increases the intensity. We open up our arms, left arm on the bottom. Here's the hug. And again, elbows can relax down. Elbows can lift up. Which one works best for you? Open your arms, lift your chest. Fingertips come to the back of your chair. Can you lift your chest a little bit more? Get the opening through the front of your shoulders. Let your shoulders come back down and around. Take your right ear, right shoulder. Neck stretch. We did shoulder presses. Sometimes we get tight in the top of our neck. You can reach your left fingertips a little further away. Lift your head. Take your left ear, left shoulder. Here comes and reach your fingertips. Reach, reach. Lift your head up. Take your hands to the front of your chest. Press your palms together. It is a wrist stretch right here. Elbows can lift up or they can stay low. That's going to depend how your wrists feel. We are taking the backs of our hands to the front of the room. Now keep bringing the backs of your hands towards each other. It is your wrist stretch here. Maybe it feels good, maybe not. Go ahead, release it. Little wrist circles, one direction. Take your wrist circles in the opposite direction. We're taking a big inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. 2 more times. Take your big inhale. Exhale, one last time. It is your inhale up. Exhale, blow it out. And thank you all very much.